Okay, today I'm going to show you how to make a small engraver out of a simple toothbrush. This is just so you can mark up any objects, put your name on it, small tools, or for your kids or whatever, just a basic engraver. Not anything that's going to score anything too deep, but just put basic scratch that you can write with. Make things a little easier to write with on hard surfaces. So what I've done is just take the basic throwaway toothbrush, open up the bottom, get rid of the batteries, keep the bottom half, get rid of the top head, don't need that for this project, and what you'll see inside, if you look from side to side, you'll see little clips, and you'll just find something to move those aside so that the whole motor mount will come out as one unit. And I've got these little picks and a flathead screwdriver. I'll run one side to release that clamp and just kind of leave it in there, and then I'll take the screwdriver and run the other side from the other direction, put it in there, and if you do it just right, that whole motor casing will come out. They're not entirely 100% easy, but so you get that motor mount. Motor casing includes the actual motor and the battery contacts, and then you have the switch on top, and all of this you leave unmodified and put it aside, and then you'll take this casing here and just take even a pair of needle nose or something and grab that upper piece and just essentially break that right off, and you come out ending up with one like this, so that it's flush. Okay, and once you've broken it off, then you will take your cell phone charger, an old cell phone charger. This one is a output of 5 volts, so it puts this well above the 2 AA battery power level, and seems to be not far enough to burn out the motor. So shave the ends of the wire off the casing, so you have the bare wire exposed, and then didn't seem to matter which end I put this on. These electric motors are pretty sturdy that way apparently. Just hook up the wire, wrap it around, and then you can solder it on or just leave it in place if you do it just quite right, in case you want to take it off later. Flip it around, but generally it just sits loose like that with one wire on each end of the battery post so that it makes contact with each end, and then slip it back in. Pay attention to the switch side versus the motor side. Put the switch side up on the casing again, put it right back in. When you pull these out, be really careful of these clips. This one broke off pretty easily, unless you want to pull this in and out all the time to make modifications, and then you'll just break them off anyway. But then slide it right back in, locks back in place, and then you can cut a little hole in the bottom casing or just jam it in there really tight, kind of loose. Pull in and out as often as you want. Essentially what you're done with, without any major modifications, you can plug this in, and it already has a switch on it. So once you've got that cell charger hooked into it, you don't even have to unplug the cell charger if you don't want to, because it's already got its own switch. And what this does is, instead of moving in circles like people might think, it goes in and out, and so you can use it like a little engraver, just like such. You know, you kind of want to balance it. It's not perfect, but it works. You see, I just made that little line right there, and I've done that on rubber components and metal components. You know, it's not perfect, but it's cheap, and if you really want to engrave something, you can do that trick. And now I haven't done it yet, but I thought about maybe filing the tip of this so that you can add something on there. And maybe some of you people out there that are a little more creative can take that rubber seal off that goes underneath the casing, and then find a way to replace this little head here, and maybe put in some kind of diamond point or something like that off of some drill bit supplier like Home Depot or something like that as a diamond point. That'll let you engrave harder surfaces. But that's it in general. Not that complicated, and it seems to work pretty well. Thanks, and look for my other videos.